in the shower and I'm trying, and see, that's one of the things I pride here, that since I've come to Costa Rica, and yeah, I have a business, La Terraza is my business, but since I come to Costa Rica, I have time to shower and Jeanette, you know, I take my time and do this arm and that arm and everything and do this. But Charles called me and told me, we have company. Company? What you mean we got company? The girls want to stop by and see you, Mom, and they're there now. And I'm thinking, I got, oh my goodness, Grace has now got to try to put my coconut oil on, and then I put my deodorant on there. Cannot have time to brush my hair. And I said, my goodness, you know, but it's worth it. I'm so glad you came. Oh, am I so glad you came. I'm so enriched because you came, and you and the other girls came. But I'm asking you something. You say you're newly retired. Is that correct, Linda?
Yes, ma'am. I was forced into retirement, however. My company moved to Miami, and they young up. That's the best way to put it. Because what they did was got rid of most of the older people, and I would be among those.
Now, when did that happen? After you were how old?
68.
68?
Yes.
Did you still want to work?
The check was good.
Yeah.
The work was fairly easy and consistent. And they respected me. So
Yeah.
they respected my age and my knowledge. And I have a lot of it.
Oh, wow. Well, that's all right. Don't fry it out, girl, because we might have something that you can apply it to if you decide on Costa Rica. Now, is this your first time here in Costa Rica?
This is my very first trip to Costa Rica, thanks to Kia. Kia wanted me to come along and assist and see some things. And this is actually the second time she tried to get me here, because your last trip, you tried to bring me over, but I couldn't get the time off from work. This time, I didn't have a problem getting the time off from work because I wasn't working. It was perfect time. So it was perfect.
So you haven't really felt that freedom thing yet?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. You haven't felt it yet.
No.
And you're gonna, a few days from now, or maybe a couple months from now, you're gonna figure out how did you have time to go to work?
I've already tried to figure that out.
Yeah, because it's a lot to be done. Do you think it would be a possibility that you might want to come back and kind of check us out here in Costa Rica?
Oh, most definitely, because they can't come without me because I'm a part of a team now.
That's right.
And their trips would not be successful without me.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds real good to me.
Now, do you have any children?
I'm an only child.
Uh-huh.
I have no ex-husbands. I have no babies.
Oh, you're single like Marilyn, and you're single like Linda is the same way. It's the other Linda. She did get married, but she has no children. And Marilyn has not been married, and she has no children. So, you know, that's the choice that a lot of us make, and who's to say? But we got each other now. So one of the things about that is that sometimes people that has happened to, and they see other people with families, and they say, oh, but I don't have a family, whatever. But we're family over here, Linda, and if you come over here and live in Costa Rica, you'll have a family.
You think I can get me a husband while I'm here, Miss Jenna? My first husband.
Linda, as husbands are concerned, oh yeah, they have them. They have them around here. So if that's what you want to look for. There's other women that have found a husband, other women that have gotten mates, either American man or Costa Rican man, and you know, it's possible. It's highly possible.
Okay. There is hope then.
There's always hope. Feel comfortable here?
It's been a beautiful experience.
Uh-huh.
It has been an absolutely beautiful experience. The people have been marvelous. The food. We started out with good food. We ended up with great food. And Miss Chris, I want to take her home with me. But
You can't have her.
I can't have her. Now, she was in the kitchen throwing down and letting me taste stuff.
Yeah, well, you know,
like
I told them, you got to brand it. She branded, girl.
Job security. Job security going on there.
You got to enjoy a gym.
Yeah, she's a good cook. She's been here at La Terraza for 15 years.
Wow.
And that's very unusual, and especially for somebody to stay with me for 15 years. highly unusual. And so,
Well, you're so
but-
sweet, Miss Janetta.
Well,
I'm one of those people who can read people very well. I had to be. I was in the airline industry for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
So I had to be able to tell if that person coming on the airplane had a bomb on him, if he was going to be crazy. So I read people really good. Oh,
airline. Which airline did you work for?
okay. Eastern.
I remember Eastern.
Me too.
I was on one of the last flights.
I was too.
Oh wow.
I came in at 6 o'clock in the morning on the red eye from LA. And when the plane pulled in, they opened the door, and we have what we call hangar one. That's why the broke airplanes are sent. And I could see about 15 tails over there. I was like, we never had 15 tails broke at the same time. Something's up. You could tell that something was in the air, but you just didn't know what it was.
So it was.
When I got home that night, people started calling me because in other cities they were getting word, but they had not released it in Miami and Atlanta. And
That's where I was in Miami.
And they closed the doors at midnight that night.
Yeah, in fact, I had to catch the Eastern airline because I came in on another airline. My daughter was with Continental, and that was at the time when you could walk over to Eastern airline and get. I could fly out on a Continental on fly out on the Eastern airline using my pass. My daughter.
That was part of the demise.
That was part of the
That was part of the demise.
Well, I was part of the demise because
Frank Lorenzo
yeah.
purchased Continental and he broke Eastern.
Oh, okay.
He was, and as a matter of fact, he's the reason you don't get a meal on a flight now.
Oh, wow.
Because he looked at ways of cutting costs. You got smaller seats, no food, all the fringes went away. And that's when they started with the booking. If you booked it, you couldn't cancel. If you cancel, you couldn't get your money back.
Yeah.
That's all under the Frank.
So he started all that kind of stuff.
all of that foolishness.
Well, I'm glad to talk to you. Now I know who to blame it on.
Yeah, Frank Lorenzo, not Frank Borman,
wow.
but Frank Borman played into it too.
Yeah, but they made it so everybody could fly because a lot of the the way airlines were, they were nice and very, very nice when you worked because during the time they had more room in the seats and everything. So it was nice. I'm glad I disturbed my bath this morning.
I'm sorry for disturbing your bath, but just look what I would have missed.
Yeah.
I would have missed you.
And I would have missed you, sweetheart. So, LaRetta.
Yeah.
And you're here visiting. Where'd you come
I'm a
from?
native of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, wow, I like that.
That's where your son is.
All right. What about you, Loretta?
I'm a native New Yorker from Brooklyn.
Oh,
but
wow.
I
You're so
actually-
much that she's too.
Oh,
Maryland.
oh, okay. From Brooklyn, and I traveled around. Started traveling around when I was 19.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that's been about 5 years.
About 5 years. Okay. All right. We'll believe that. Okay.
I'm rolling my pants
So, but right now, I actually
You
have,
got your boots on.
Filled it up.
right now I live in San Antonio.
You live in
Texas.
San Antonio.
Texas.
So you did you get down there and get you a long, tall Texas?
No, not. They don't have the tall, dark, and handsome ones. I like them.
Oh, okay. Oh wow! Oh wow! So what do you do? Why are you over here in Costa Rica? What is your purpose?
Well, this is actually a business trip, and doing research on how the sister locks, which is a hairstyle, can flourish and bring economic empowerment to the women here.
Well, let me bring a pause here. Did you hear that, sister locks? So the women that always ask me, "What about my hair?" Whew, we have to just hope that LaRetta establishes her business here. You're looking at this area, right?
Correct. And actually, we're expanding markets with Kia and I and her husband and the founder of the company, looking to see what countries could be best for this business model.
And I'm gonna tell you something. We got Afro all over this place. We got, and not too far because an hour and a few minutes is Panama on plane. Hour from Panama is Colombia. hour from Colombia, and coming from Bogota is by plane is Peru and Ecuador, and we're all over the place. We're all over the place. The greatest population of Afro Latinos is in I think Brazil, but then that is not very far from Ecuador. Ecuador is next, and I think Colombia is next. So you got a lot of people here.
Sure.
So if you do international business, if you can get something established, it will be very exciting.
Do consultants in other countries, but it's not a lot. Like here, for example, there's only one consultant.
You better believe in those
Yeah.
other countries, not a lot either.
There's not, and so it's prime opportunity to be able to bring the business model here to expand in this market.
Oh,
As a
that's
breakthrough market, once we get this done, like you said, the contiguous countries would be definitely the next place we go to bring Sister Locks.
Oh, that would be great. Now,
So for the people at home, Sister Locks is a hairstyle that allows you to style your hair without having to use a lot of products, and it gives you a lot of freedom that you may not have had before if you're wearing your hair natural or even chemically treated.
so the Sister Locks, and is that healthy for your hair?
It's very healthy because there's no products used, there's no heat applied. It's locking technique that uses your own hair. But what sets it apart from traditional locks is that they're small, and so it almost mimics loose natural hair.
Oh, wow. Well, because I like to wear loose natural hair, but it blows up sometimes.
Trinkets, and that's something that you really
Blows up.
you don't have it a lot when you wear Sister Locks.
Yeah, but I'm so proud of my nappy twins. I found out that we are the only people that really have there's a glory. It is a crown.
It is,
and
but
it's
sometimes it's a little difficult
that crown
to
get a little bit
manage.
heavy sometimes.
Yes, yes, and
They
we
will hurt.
actually liberate many women
Uh-huh.
from the hair slavery that we go through in this country, as well as we put the money back into our community
Yeah,
by doing that.
that's great. You circulate it back into the
Back into the community.
fully developed products and good products that are Afrocentric products.
Correct.
And that's fantastic.
Correct.
It's fantastic. And I'm just so proud of you because it's about time that we actually agree that we have kinky hair.
And that it's all right.
And it's okay. That's okay.
Oh, yeah.
So that's okay. And you'd be surprised.
And there's options.
And you'd be surprised how many people like your kinky hair. I have people say, I wear my hair sometimes, I wash it, and then I just put some of that gel on it or something, and it just blows all up. And everybody tells me, oh, your hair is so pretty. Your hair is so pretty. I just love your hair. And then I have my people that say, you need to tie it together. You need to braid it. You need some Sister Locks. And they're just telling me, oh, it's all that. I said, yeah,
Wow.
let me touch it, touch
Right,
it.
right. But this is just another option, and I've been doing hair actually since 1987. So I have experienced firsthand
Uh-huh.
every hair care management system. By far, this one is the
The
best.
best one.
The best.
I'm gonna have to, when you come the next time, I'm gonna have to do a Sister Lock kind of a demonstration. I mean, I don't, now that I am 57, no, 75.
Okay, I got my boots on.
I got my feet off the floor.
There's just some things I want to experience, and I'm not sitting here waiting up every morning to find out if my leg ache, my back ache, and this and that kind of stuff like that. So I like to experience things, and so I will experience your Sister Locks when you come the next time. So be prepared the sister like at La Terraza.
Well, let me tell you this about that.
Bring it back home.
If we give you enough opportunity to decide if it's a hair care management system that you would choose, because it is pretty permanent.
It's the true perm.
Oh.
It's the true permanent.
Oh.
The true perm.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, I can't change my mind tomorrow.
If you did that, and I have done it, because this is my third set of sister locks. If you do it, you will lose a lot of hair.
Oh, well, I can't afford that.
Yeah.
So
So you gotta be sure. You gotta be sure.
Give me a sister like. I gotta give me a sister like wig. Then. You know what? I'm glad you said that because that lets me know that you don't just take everybody and anybody. You let them know. You inform them about good quality hair care.
Exactly.
And that's what's important to you. And that's very, very important. How long have you been in the business?
I've been doing hair since 1987. I initially took the class to train on the sister lock technique in 2007.
Oh wow, great! That's still 11 years.
Yes.
I mean, that's
Yes.
quite. But you had the history of hair care before.
Before that.
Yeah, so you've seen products come in, things come in, things go out, things that work, things that don't work, and everything. That's great. What we need over here, we need people with that experience because over here they don't have that much experience with the variety of products. They're able to do some things they see, but they don't have that experience and that expertise. And so it's very much needed. So I hope that you find the avenue. You and Kia. I started to say Ava, but Kia find the avenue and the interest. Now you're close to retirement, am I right?
Yes.
And Kia, you're a single woman.
Yes.
Kia she has a partner.
Yes, I have a family.
You have a family, and you told me it's your soul partner.
This is my life
with
partner.
your bad self.
I got
Life
his
partner.
back and he got mine. So.
Ain't that the truth?
Yes.
Ain't that the truth? And so your husband is very much interested in your career and the thing that you're exploring, other avenues. That's exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, what would you say about that? I mean, if you're talking to other women and they have married, they're married, and they're excited about some of the things that they do. I mean, how did you manage to get your husband interested in not only his career but your career?
I kind of planted it in his mind, telepathy-wise, and then I work from home. So because I work from home, he's seeing what I do all the time, and I keep telling him, like, look, you have to meet the founder because we have some great ideas, and I want to share that with her, and I believe that you're the person to get those thoughts across. Mm-hmm. So last year we hosted a Sister Locks parade in the Juneteenth Festival in Atlanta.
Oh, cool.
And we put the whole event together and reached out to the founder, and we flew her down, took care of all of her accommodations, and everything just went so smoothly. On the way to the airport, she's like, look, I'm calling the meeting. We need to, talk. And my husband at the time was in the front seat. So I'm sitting in the back with my hands crossed like,
where are we going?
Right. So from that, it developed into a working relationship where he's actually helping the company rebrand itself and have systems in place to accommodate the expansion that's taking place right now. So I'm excited that he's on board. He has Sister Lock Insomnia now.
Oh, wow. He's very enthusiastic
yes,
about it.
because his thing is financial creativity. He knows how to create wealth in so many different ways where he has a lot of different hats. So because of that, he's thinking of, wow, we can really monetize all of this.
Yeah.
So he's
come
all in.
Don't come over here because I love to give people ideas that may help monetize.
He's anxious.
I love it because there's so much. And the thing that I found out is that we have been taught to get a job and to get good so we can get a good job. And where we have worked and built other people's creation. And it's exciting to me when I meet young people like you all, and I say young because all of you are younger than me, and that even with Linda being retired and just starting to really get involved in the Sister Locks and thinking about this might be something that she'd like to do, you know. But the fact that she's thinking that way, that's wonderful, because I have a lot of friends that they're waiting for the good ship lollipop. Jesus is coming any day now. I said, you know what, you just wait on him. Okay, wait on him, and if he don't come, you will meet him pretty soon. So you know, to be busy about something because you've been given a talent, skill, and ability, and I'm so very thankful. I'm really, really very proud of you, and that you're looking at branching out, and not just your focus is not just on Atlanta or Texas. It's not just on the USA, but you have a broader focus. Yes. And I'm going to tell you something. If you look at some of the history of where people are around the world, everywhere around the world, especially women, because we outlive men everywhere, but especially women that need to have a little business. And marketing and doing a business, and your inspiration as Sister Locks to other people might be an inspiration for other businesses, okay? Just because your Sister Lock business, you might get the person that does the style of the beads and the this and that and all this, you know, different kinds of things. And we have people over here that just look at something and they make it, they sew it. And so, you know, you have some ways that you can not only do your business, but you can also be a guiding light and be an instrument of empowerment to other women. And meanwhile, learn the language, which would be fun, because when I went to Peru, it was so nice to be able to speak Spanish. Now, my Spanish, you hear, Marilyn speaks proper Spanish. I speak slang Spanish. I don't say all the things you're supposed to say. I just get to the point. Bus parada, you know, I don't say donde, nada. I say bus parada, see or no. It's here or not. You know, so, but you know, that doesn't make any difference. But you learn how to speak the language, and once you learn how to speak the language and you start communicating, you will know, you will understand far more than you can answer back. But that's okay. Figure it out. And one of the things is that it is something that can be done, it's workable, and it'll be great for you, because like in Limon, a lot of them speak English, but in a lot of other places they don't speak any English. In Peru, they speak no English. The Afro-Peruvians speak no English. When you go to Colombia, the Afro-Colombians speak, basically most of them speak no English. Certain areas, if they're right on the Caribbean coast, close to Limon, they might speak some English. So the thing about it is, I'm so proud of you girls. You just don't know. You just don't know. And so I'm very, very proud of you, because you're showing a gateway, and you help to empower a lot of other women that have talent, skills, and ability. And married couples, like your husband. You hear so many negative things about couples. You know, it's so nice to meet a woman that she says her husband has her back. Isn't that wonderful? And most of the time they have our backs, but a lot of times we don't know it. You know, I tell somebody sometimes you need to be married twice to know what you did on the first one. You know, and so it is nice to have a partnership, but if you don't have that partnership, Costa Rica seems like it's possible for you, doesn't it? All right. So we're going to look forward to your next trip here, and that retreat you're going to do here, girl.
Oh, sure.
Oh, get back. Okay.
2020.
Yeah, you get back 2020. We'll be here.
Sister Locks
That's
at
election.
LaRetta.
Isn't that election year? Oh, don't discuss it. Don't discuss it. Okay, so we're looking forward to your coming back, and thank you so very much for giving me the opportunity to host you here at La Terraza Guest House. And I am so inspired by what I see is happening, And I'm just really inspired by that. Keep up the good work. Don't let anybody trip you up. And you know, I do like the one basketball player said, I miss far more baskets than I made. And sometimes when you're doing business, I've been in this business for 16 years, and I've had a lot of downs, a lot of up, and then down again, and up, then down again, and up, and that's the way business is. But if you hang on in there and you begin to make changes and listen to the beat of the drum, then, and what you are doing right now, because you're listening to a beat of another drum, and you're looking to advance, you're looking to improve, you're looking to expand, and that is so, so commendable. So thank you, girls, for coming and giving me the opportunity to talk to you, and I hope to see you again, and your husband. Bring your husband. I like men. I just like I like men. I like other people's men. I just love them, you know. You know, the girls always tell me, you say, when I try to help you, Janetta, then you don't want me to help you, but when a guy comes along, you say, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So, you know, thank you for coming and giving us the opportunity to share.
It's our pleasure. We're
And
so
thank
blessed.
you for allowing
So
us to be
blessed.
in this beautiful establishment.
All right.
Can't wait to come back.
All
Well,
right.
actually, I don't want to leave. Let me
You got to go, girl. You got to go.